First up, in some breaking news coming in, at least 5 people are injured in an explosion at a cafe in Bengaluru, in the capital of Karnataka in India. And the police are trying to ascertain the cause of the blast. All 5 are seriously injured and have been taken to a hospital. Fire engines have been rushed to the spot. This is an area called Whitefield in Bengaluru where this explosion has been reported. And as we said, 5 people are grievously injured in that blast that has taken place in a popular cafe in Bengaluru. And I'm now being joined by senior correspondent Siddharth MP for the very latest on this. And Siddharth, what more do we know at this point?
Barry, what we're given to understand is that this suspicious explosion took place around 1 p.m. In fact, this was rush hour, given that this is a very, very famous restaurant, South Indian restaurant in Bengaluru city. This is a restaurant that works almost round the clock, almost 19 to 20 hours a day they're operational. So it was around lunchtime, exactly at peak hour at 1 p.m. that this took place. And, at least as you rightly pointed out, 4 to 5 people being hospitalized. So this indicates that certainly this was quite an intense blast because, so many people getting injured indicates that this was something severe. At the same time, fire tenders are on site, police are on site. They've cordoned off the exact location where this blast has taken place. Also, what we have to remember is that there are some details trickling out that 3 of them at least who've been injured are personnel. So there are also some suspicions from quarters that, it could have been a cylinder blast, because if 3 of them who are injured are actually, workers or people who were employed by the cafe, then there is a suspicion that it's a cylinder blast. But at this point in time, the details are also sketchy, and police are actually investigating what could have caused this and what could have led to this. This is why the spot has been completely cordoned off. So this is something that is developing, and we're actually following it up very closely as to what the situation is right now. However, there is considerable amount of crowding at the cafe at this time when this blast took place, because it was exactly lunchtime. And there are also some reports unconfirmed which say that, there was also an object in a bag which appears to have exploded. So this is actually sketchy details coming in, given that this is just the initial hour after the incident. We'll follow it up, and then we'll see as to what actually is the reality and what the police have to say about this.
Right. So, as you're pointing out, that at the moment, of course, initial information coming in, so we don't know what the reason for the blast is, but there are 2 versions that are doing the rounds at the moment, Siddharth. One being a cylinder blast, as you said, which could be accidental as well, and one, of course, being a suspicious bag being found as well. Siddharth.
Absolutely. So that's the initial information that we're getting, and at this point in time, it's like an hour or an hour and a half after this incident actually has come to light. And the moment this happened, the fire tenders were alerted and the cops were also alerted, and we're given to understand that senior police officers are also on site. So now it will be time for the forensic team to actually collect whatever evidence is there in the cafe and to actually analyze, if there are any suspicious objects that are there, because we just discussed that there are 2 theories. One could be the accidental explosion of a cylinder in the kitchen or a region like that. And of course, the other theory is the fact that there's a bag that is there, or a suspicious object which appears to have exploded from a bag. So given that there are, different versions, it's for the forensic teams at this point in time to actually ascertain the cause of this explosion, look for any kind of suspicious objects such as batteries or wires that they find at the site, and then decide what is the real, what is the real incident that took place there.
Right, Siddharth. Thanks very much indeed for joining us with the very latest developments there. A blast has taken place in a popular restaurant in Bengaluru. 5 people are injured. The police and the fire engines have rushed to the spot. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.